Usain Bolt, the world's fastest all-time at 100 and 200 meters. Anancy, the colorful character. And the web of liars and thieves. Yes, people, the saga continues. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at it and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep! Good to go. Well, if you're not Jamaican and if you're not of African descent from the Caribbean, you may never have heard of the colorful character called Anancy. Anancy is a folk hero who, in my estimation, was fundamentally a con artist. This episode of Peter Lloyd World is sponsored by our soon-to-be-released series, Peter Lloyd World of Wealth. So, look out for the soon-to-be-released series, Peter Lloyd World of Wealth. So let's talk about track and field. So before we get into the meat of the matter, so to speak, let's give you a brief recap just in case you've been living under a rock and you don't know what happened. Roughly 10 months ago, maybe January or February of 2023, Usain Bolt's team found out that $12 million that they had given to an investment firm called Stocks and Securities Limited, better known as SSL, that $12 million had gone missing from their account. Of course, they raised the alarm, and the authorities sent in the personnel, the experts, to find out what would happen in this instance. What they found out was very alarming. They found out that not only had Usain Bolt's $12 million gone missing, they also found out that other clients had lost maybe $2 or $3 million. So they, up to that point, they thought it was about 15 to maybe $18 million that had gone missing. Further digging, they found that they believe that it was one mastermind, one James Bond type mastermind, because she would have to be a James Bond type, you know, the bad guy in a James Bond movie is just normally brilliant. This one person masterminded stealing this approximately at that time $16 million United States dollars, of course, over a 14-year period, which just sounded preposterous to me. Of course, these are all allegations. They've since arrested the young lady. I call her Anancy because she would have to be a mastermind to do this. Anancy was pretty much a mastermind. You know, she has not been found guilty, so we cannot assume that the young lady is guilty. Being arrested for something doesn't mean he actually did it. So let's make that clear. So now with further investigations, here are the new things that you need to be updated on. First of all, it's about $33 million and counting that has been stolen. You heard me right, $33 million US. This is the largest amount of money that we are aware of in the history of Jamaica that has ever been stolen. That's a lot of money. Two, it is not Usain Bolt and a few clients. It's about 40 clients out of SSL. Now, SSL was not a massive banking institution like NCB. So 40 of your clients as SSL would have been, by my estimation, I'm just guessing now, at least 20% of your clientele. That's a large percentage of your clientele. Now, they're not blaming SSL, by the way, directly for this. So let's underscore that. They have not been accused of anything directly. So let's also underscore that. So it's now 40 clients and 200 accounts that have been impacted, that's been pilfered from. Now, the big thing, because $33 million is a big deal, 40 clients and 200 accounts is also a massive deal, because this means this thing is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But the third thing, which is not shocking to me, and I don't know how it could be shocking to anyone, you know, I mean, hello, is they now believe that other persons, it is alleged, may have also been pilfering from SSL clients' accounts. Now, so there may be additional arrests as well as Anancy. You know what I mean? Anancy alone apparently didn't do this. Now, they have not said whether or not these persons were they believe were in cahoots with Anancy. They've just said that they believe other persons may have been pilfering, and there may be additional arrests in the near future. Here what I'm going to say to that now. Is that shocking to you people? Is that shocking to you? Now these are all allegations. Like I said, we have no proof that any of these people did any of these things. But I mean, what are the odds that one person by herself, Anancy by herself, over 14 years could steal 33 million US dollars by herself, and no one no say, hold on there. Then when Maybelline find money for build an apartment costs $200-300 million. Where the money come from to build this apartment? Like nobody never say, hello, Maybelline working on our investment company, and all of a sudden Maybelline build one $200-300 million apartment. Nobody never say, hello. Now, listen, like I said, these are allegations. The young lady being arrested does not mean she has done it, and she could have just invested her money brilliantly and made her money. But still, I mean, some sort of red flag should have been, some kind of alarm. I don't know about you, but anyway. So I don't think that would shock you, because it never shocked me. It didn't shock me when they said maybe other persons are involved. The other thing I need to say, and this might sound very controversial to some of you, is, and I don't mean this in a bad way, because I am a huge fan and I respect Usain Bolt. Met him, nice person. But it's a good thing is Usain Bolt, she steal from. It is alleged that she stole from. Because I don't know if we have ever gotten to the bottom of this, or we would have gotten here, because I mean, who's going to steal from Usain Bolt? Usain Bolt is a national treasure. You cannot be the brightest can in the week to think you're going to steal from a Usain Bolt and it not going to raise alarm. Because if you can steal from Usain Bolt, you can pretty much steal from the Prime Minister or anybody else. Which leads to the third thing. So now don't get me wrong. I am not happy she stole Usain Bolt's money. I'm happy. I'm going to say it's alleged that the young lady, Anancy, stole Usain Bolt's money. And maybe other persons. But I'm saying, had it not been someone of that caliber, maybe nothing would have been done, or it would have been swept under the rug, or we would never have heard about it. So, I hope he gets back his money, because the man work hard. The whole of we stand up and say, the man work hard for him $12 million. He work hard. So we hope he get back his money, and we hope all the persons get back their money. But the final thing I have to say is, this has severely impacted the Jamaican economy in ways that some of you might not understand. The Jamaican stock market has taken a massive hit because of investor confidence. Because obviously the average Jamaican is going to say, but if you can thief and Usain Bolt, you must can thief my little money. If you can thief and Usain Bolt, of course you can thief my money. So I'm not going to invest my money, which has impacted the stock market. It's one of the several reasons. Check out my new channel, Peter Lloyd World, when it drops. I'll explain that to you there. It's one of the several reasons why the stock market is performing poorly, and because Jamaicans who are just kind of warming up to the idea of investing, them say, but if you see about money, then my money can't secure. This one is kind of a rant. I'm just saying, why is anybody shocked that it may not just be Anancy, but a web of liars and thieves who are also involved? It shouldn't be shocking, because it's $33 million. I will put money that for one somebody thief. I might have gotten a little too Jamaican. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like button. Remember, you're royals, kings, and queens. Bless up.